Hello everyone, my name is Amber Kay, and today we are going to talk about Main Library's collection management services, located in Uptown Charlotte, North Carolina. Main Library is the head of 20 library branches across Charlotte-Mecklenburg County, serves over 1 million patrons in the city and neighboring cities such as Huntersville and Davidson, and generally has a budget of over $3 million a year for their collection budget. Funded mostly by Mecklenburg County, number-wise this year libraries were visited 3.2 million times, over 6 million items were lent, and close to 500,000 materials from the online collection were downloaded. At Main Library, I visited collection management and talked with 5 of the collection management staff. The workload is divided amongst the 5 of them based on the audience, such as adult, young adult, children's, fiction and nonfiction, and non-English readers and/or speakers. I interviewed Amy Richard, supervisor over collection management, and asked her a series of questions dealing with budget, selection, evaluation, acquiring materials, and weeding. Let's begin with the publicly available material selection policy. This policy is available on the CML, or Charlotte-Mecklenburg Library website. This policy was created by materials management staff and was then approved by administration, last time being updated in 2013. Although CML has what seems like a high budget, it is spread thin among the 20 libraries. 90% of the budget is provided by Mecklenburg County. This, however, does potentially change year to year. This year, there was a slight decrease in the collection budget, so trying to keep up with digital man while also satisfying print has been a hard balance. This is the biggest trend that has been occurring over the years due to the increased use of smartphones and digital devices by patrons. However, it is up to libraries to still meet this need despite the budget decrease. To begin with the first stage of collection building, dealing with selection, Amy stated publications, websites, vendors, and media sources, along with staff and customer suggestions. For digital materials, it's the same method as well. By looking over these resources, reading reviews, and judging how popular an item is going to be when it comes out based on its publicity, librarians are able to predict the future. For example, when the sequel to the book To Kill a Mockingbird came out, which sold out copies nationwide, our library had 500 holds for that book alone. Our collection management staff was prepared by buying nearly 100 copies. 4 months later to today in November, when it was released in July, the book still has 30 requests on hold for it while nearly every copy is still checked out. This event truly shows that our collection management staff was definitely prepared for that event. Next, Main Library evaluates the collection by using software called Collection HQ. Collection HQ works with Horizon, our ILS or Integrated Library System, and runs reports on the materials activities within the system. For nonfiction books and children's books, collection management looks at their age and editions to see if they're up to date or if there's something newer on a particular topic. Anything that's bought to replace old items will become the new edition, and the old edition will be weeded from the collection. How Main Library acquires their materials is through several vendors. Print and e-materials are ordered online through carts on vendors' websites or through FTP, File Transfer Protocol. For print, the main vendors are Baker & Taylor and Ingram, while 10% of books may come from the book publishers themselves. For audiovisual materials such as CDs, DVDs, audiobooks, and playaways, the main vendor is Midwest Tape, with some help from Accorded Books or Blackstone. For online services, the library uses a subscription-based service using the website and app Overdrive. This service is where users can check out or download ebooks and e-materials through streaming or downloading directly onto their mobile device. For weeding, CML does not leave weeding just up to collection management, but instead leaves it up to everyone and the library system, almost 500 employees. At each branch, employees in materials management can run reports on what is, or what is not, circulating with Collection HQ. With Collection HQ, weeding lists are created for all branches. For items in poor condition, staff are highly encouraged to weed their materials. That way the library can look the very best for patrons. This concludes my visit and interview with Amy Richard from Main Library Collection Management, and I hope you've learned a little bit more about collection management like I did.